Alright, so we drained the oil. What we're attempting to do today is change the stator. Battery's not holding a charge. So here's the new stator, order online. It's a new gasket, and should be right behind here. This is the first time I'm doing this, so I'm assuming you gotta take the shifter thing off, and I put a little notch and little marks. I'm assuming it's supposed to go back the same way it came out. Now there's a 10mm bolt, and you take it out and this thing should just pop right out. That it went in. I'm going to take it off camera, but I'm going to show all the bolts that got to come off and everything. Alright, after that's removed, the shifter is loose now. There should be 8mm bolts. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to show them to you, but there's 8 of them. See a little bit of oil started seeping out through here even after I had drained the oil. There's still a little bit coming out, but alright, after I took all 8 of those bolts, I put them here on the gasket that I'm going to replace in all the order. They're all the same size, but some of them have washers and some don't. Found there's another bolt back here, so we'll take that off. Alright, after about 5 minutes of struggling here, I realized you probably have to get this part of it off too, this other cover here. So there's 2 bolts here, and as you can see, it's already loose coming out, so assuming after that this should be able to come off. Alright, so this cover has to come off too. Tried this, doesn't come off, so now I don't want to force anything. Don't ever force anything. So this has bolt up here, use Allen keys for that, and I think there's 2 down here. Take the ones in the bottom first. Take the one in the top, and it's just gonna kind of flap back. This does nothing. Actually, I took this one apart before, and you don't even have to take that off. I don't even know what that's there for. But this one up here, there's one down here, and there's another one down here. Now here's the reason you never want to force anything. So I took that cover off. There's another bolt right here, so that's why it wasn't coming off. So take that one off. Looks like another 8mm. See, once that cover is off, you see there's actually another bolt right there, and another one down there, and hopefully that'll do it. It should come off right after that. Alright, it did come off. Correction, all this bolts, some of them are different sizes, so what I did is I put them all on the new gasket in the order that they're going to go in, so that I know how to put it back. Another thing is this shifter has to come out. This does not have enough room for me to pull it out, so this shifter has to come out. So here it is, all taken apart. Here's the new stator, here's the old one. So all you have to do is take 3 bolts off here, and then follow the wiring. Just follow that wiring. So the new one comes with new wiring as well. You'll see it back there. Something to keep in mind: those gears fall off. I have the bike leaning, so they kind of fell back. So you got to make sure that they go back in there. See how they move. So that's what it looks like. So it's all taken apart now. This is what it looks like, all out. Follow the wiring and disconnect it over there. I took the old gasket off. Make sure you clean this surface really good before you put the new gasket on it. I did get, let me see where I put it at. I have it here somewhere. Some gasket maker. I'm going to use that when I put the new grommet here. Make sure the oil doesn't seep out through there, and I'll probably use it around some of this bolt areas and stuff. Just make sure that no leakage of oil anywhere. But yeah, that's what it looks like, all taken apart. Okay, in order to follow the wiring a lot easier, I took this little compartment off, and you can see it goes up right here. So there's 2 plugs right here, and these 2 would come off. And seems pretty simple. So when you're putting this back together, make sure that this piece right here has like a magnet. It's pointing inwards. It goes in this 2 slots here, and this magnet thing goes inwards. This wiring runs through the back here, all along here. So I'll put a video after it's all assembled. I'm going to put some RTV gasket maker around here, so make sure there's no leakage in there, and we'll go from there. Okay, nobody said it was going to be easy. There's a magnet behind that. You might want to try putting the gasket on the motorcycle first. There's a few divots, I'm not sure what you call them, that actually hold it in place. So it's better to put the gasket on the motorcycle first and then try to put that cover back in place. So it's all mounted. Now plugging back the wires, and we'll give it a start.